Hello everyone, it's Ryan. This is the part two from college to the University of Surrey. In this video, I'm going to start talking about living in halls, the social aspect, and living away from Birmingham. So, living in halls. Living in halls is such a good experience, and I would recommend it to anybody that is considering moving away from home, as it will teach you skills that you will need for the rest of your life. You will learn a lot about people, you will learn a lot about yourself, you will learn how to budget money, you'll learn how to start paying bills, and you will also learn how to extend your cooking skills if you already know how to cook, or even learn to cook, because when you're in that situation, it's either eat or don't eat. If you can't cook your food, nobody ain't cooking it for you, so you better start looking at Gordon Ramsay's recipes or Jamie Oliver's if you are part of the Eat Healthy Nation. No, we should all be part of that nation, by the way. No, but it is a really good experience because it was, I'd come from having food in the fridge and shopping being done for me, my clothes being washed for me and ironed and whatnot, and all of a sudden these perks of living at home were no longer available. I'd have to plan a day to go shopping and get food shopping in. I'd have to plan how I'm getting there and how I'm getting back because I don't drive, and I didn't drive. In the university there wasn't any places to park your car, therefore, and everything was local, so therefore a lot of us used to just go and walk or get the bus. So living in halls was really cool. I lived with 13 other people, and they all studied different types of courses, bar a few that were also on health science degrees. We did get along as a flat. Obviously tensions build here and there, but overall we did get along as a flat and just learned to accept, that each of us are different and each of us are unique and we're all adults. The social aspect's really cool because you don't just get to socialise with people in your flat, you get to socialise with people in your building. So in my building there was 3 other floors minus my own, so in total 4, and you got to know people from different floors, whether that's passing as you're walking up the stairs, or if you needed to pass on flat messages, you'd go down to other floors, and there's probably other people on other floors that are doing the same course as you, so you get to know them through there, and it is a really good social aspect. Being on a campus uni was really cool as well. The fact that if you wanted to go to the library, it was literally a 2-minute walk from where my flat was, and you could go there and it was 24 hours, so even if you did have a rough night and you slept in through the day, it wasn't a 9 to 5 library. If you felt like you wanted to go and revise at 11 o'clock at night, you could do that. You could even push it to 2 in the morning if you really wanted to do that. It was 24 hours and you used your student ID card to get in and to get out. Living away from Birmingham was tough at first, but with anything in life, you just get used to it and you find ways to adapt in your new scenario and your new setting. The first couple, I'd say it was hard the first couple of weeks because you've moved away from your friends, you moved away from what you're used to and where everything is. But as time goes on, you associate your norm with the place that you are living in. So the Tesco that's close to your unit is now your new local shop. The local amenities and landmarks are now your new local amenities and landmarks. You adjust. It takes time, it takes different time for everybody, but you will get there. You can also visit home whenever you want. Do not forget that uni is on Monday to Fridays. You are not always in every day of the week. So say if you had a lectures Monday to Wednesday and your next lecture after that was the following Monday, you could go home for the weekend or go home for at least a week and then return. Your room's still there. You have a key to your room so you can lock up before you go. You tell your flat you're going and off you go. And yeah, go and see your family and go and see your friends. In regard to shopping, it was very hard to kind of budget at first and know what to buy, because think about this: when I went, I was 18. You are 18 years old, you are now doing your own shopping, which normally your parents or your carers will normally organise for you. They know what to buy because obviously they're older and they have more experience, and now you are left with the money, you are left with the shop, off you go. So obviously the first thing that's going to come to your mind is I need munchies. So you're just going to fill the trolley with crisp chocolates and unhealthy snacks, maybe a salad leaf if you're a health expert, but no, we should all be health experts. I'm just promoting that as well before I get any trolls. And you know, you have now got this responsibility to feed yourself, buying raw ingredients and starting from scratch. At first that does become, you know, a norm as well, and it isn't easy at first. You will buy all this stuff in the shop and spend a lot of money and think, what have I actually bought? I haven't actually bought anything that can be divided into a plate like the eat well circle and be able to get adequate carbohydrates, vegetables and protein. Instead, all you got is a bag of Walker's cheese and onion crisps and maybe a pack of Haribo's. But that comes with planning. I'd recommend to start looking up at basic recipes. A lot of students cook things like stir fries because they're quick, easy, and you can bulk package stir fries in regard to you can make a bulk portion and then eat it on different alternate days. Nice, quick, easy and cheap. A lot of students also do recipes like spaghetti bolognese or chicken breast and rice, depending on, you know, what you eat. Vegetarians and vegan, I can't really speak on that as I am neither. But I'm sure there is probably someone out there who has got information on quick, easy vegetarian and vegan options that you could make for yourself. You get your own cupboard and you get also what am I trying to say? You get a section of the fridge. So say if the fridge has got 4 shelves, one of them shelves is yours. If you're worried about people stealing your food, I didn't have that experience, but I know it does happen. It's about trusting your flatmates really and having boundaries. We did used to share communal things like milk and maybe sugar and say, you know, if you've run out of milk, I don't mind you using my milk and I don't mind you sugar. But when someone's stealing the tray of chicken or the lamb shank that you've just bought from Tesco, that is a completely different story, and I suggest you knock on the door and address that with them right away, because that is not okay. But you just get to know that I can't give you a generic overview of how to deal with that, because it is different and it's different people and different unis where this happens. Buy strategically. Try to buy some tin things, try to buy some stuff that can be kept for a long time, rice, pastas. Buy a tray of meat, which you can then cut up into smaller pieces and use for different meals if you eat meat. And also just buy things where you can make a big portion, like you're cooking for a family of 5, but you can use that and freeze that over 2 weeks so you always have a meal. Yes, buy your snacks as well. What I tended to do is them snacks, you know, like if you're a chocolate lover or you're a crisp lover and you have that favorite chocolate or you have that favorite crisp that you buy, and that's like a little treat to yourself, because trust me, when you're a uni student it will be a treat. I suggest you put that in your room, in one of your drawers or one of your shelves. Therefore you know that when you're in the room you're there to protect it. When you're not in the room you've got a key to lock your door, so I doubt anybody's going to break in for a bar of Galaxy Cookie Crumble. As I said, that's about food and stuff. Social aspect, you start to get to know your flatmates, and some of them you will start to become very close to and see them as siblings or maybe acquaintances or colleagues. You will build relationships with them because you're all in the same boat. You're at a new university and none of you at this point will have any friends unless you've made friends on your course, which is absolutely great, which I did as well. And it is also nice to know and get to know the people that you are living with, as you'll be sharing this space for at least a year. It's also good to have course friends as well, so people that are on your course but don't particularly live with you. I think it's good to build relationships with them also, because when stuff maybe gets too much in your flat and if they live in a different type of accommodation, you can go and visit them and have study sessions and get some away time from your flatmates. You can also discuss stuff relevant to your course and help each other with work and do some good study sessions where both parties gain something from it. And plus they may be interested in things that your flat isn't. So say for example, if you've made friends on your course that are going to say like a biomed society, obviously if you've got no one else in your flat that does biomed, they're not going to go. So it's good to have course friends. It opens up different opportunities, different hobbies, and you can find people that are interested in the same stuff as yourself. That is pretty much it for this video. In the next video I'm going to go into a bit more depth in regard to the placements that I did at Surrey and the academic side of some of the modules that I did, the experiences I had on placement, what made them good, what made them bad, and that will be a part 3. After the part 3, I am then going to do the videos which you're probably all waiting to hear, why I left Surrey. and that will be the video after that. I'm trying to upload at least one video a day. I hope you're enjoying them so far. Please comment, like, subscribe, and also share with anybody that you feel will find these videos useful. Thank you for everyone that's viewed so far, subscribed, and supported the channel. And yeah, that's all I want to say. Thank you, and keep it up in whatever you're doing, and most of all, stay safe.